Brought to you by AwesomeDrinks.com. It's Jen's birthday this month. Use coupon code JENS37 and save 15% on everything you purchase. Put down your wiffle ball! Time to go in the house and watch some TV! Cocktails, specifically. Today, we're making the Rumball. And what makes this so awesome is it's got Fireball, and just like we talked about yesterday, everybody's all up in the house with Fireball. Everybody's going, Fireball, that's Fireball, that. Don't know why, but cinnamon is the new black. And we're going to be adding to that another product that I think seems to be catching some fire. This is horchata con ron, or horchata with rum. Also known as RumChata. So we're going to take RumChata, we're going to take 2 ounces of each of these, we're going to put them together, we're going to shake them, we're going to strain them, and then we're going to put them in our mouth. And that's the recipe. Pretty simple. You can make this at home if you can get Fireball, and I don't know who can't get Fireball at this point because it's freaking everywhere. That's it.
Tastes like a Fireball. It really does.
Fireball does taste like Fireball.
The can.
Yes, tastes and smells like Fireballs. Unlike whiskey, which tastes and smells like whiskey. This is whiskey with natural cinnamon flavor, so I don't know if they soak a bunch of cinnamon sticks in there. I got some right here. This is my garnish. I feel like it's like a cigarette, like.
Yeah, lovely.
It smells like, or tastes like a little bit of that, like a breakfast, like a French toast or something. Or a cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. It's a different cocktail. 2 ounces. This is a lot. This is a 4-ounce drink. Could have probably done half and half and done fine with this, but you know what? Things you think about later, the more you know.
Could have thought about it like 2 seconds earlier and just only poured half.
Unfortunately, I'm 2 seconds behind. 2 and 2. It's gonna be white. Kind of boring. But whatevs. You know how a product is doing awesome when they have to put a QR code in the bottom. I just want to scan this right now to see what it does.
You didn't. Is that the? That's not the one from Cruisin', is it?
Nope. Oh no, that's a Velvet Sin.
Oh yeah. You should use that. That's better.
Jesus. The recipe called for this.
I don't care.
So I thought I would use what the recipe called for since I had it, rather than making any substitutions like last week, where everything was a substitution. All right, we're gonna shake it. What is Kurt doing now? I think he said he's going like this, because he always hurts his wrist or something. I feel like
a baby.
If you let go, it'll just shoot out. Need some place to pour my water. Chill your martini glass. Strain that biatch. It's got like a, oh, hold on. Let me pull this away. Ow. I'm like, oh, it's got like a little red flavor coloring to it. It's the
orange.
Yeah. So you still have a little extra in there. We're done, folks. Drink is finished. Now, most other cocktail shows would just say, that tastes awesome. But I'm going to make it even better by tasting it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. That tastes awesome. No, just kidding. A little bit of alcohol in there. The back end has definitely got, tastes kind of like, almost like there's some Frangelico splash in here. A little bit of like a nutty almond thing. Very legume, if you will. Cinnamon. A little bit of that carrot cake from the RumChata. This is probably the most I have ever witnessed Fireball tamed. Taming the Fireball can be challenging because it's got such intense cinnamon action. But in this, you get the cinnamon, but there's so much other flavors. Woo! Oh, Cabbage Patch time! Yeah! I think I heard, whoa, I got dizzy. I felt my knee crack on that one because you gotta wing it out.
Don't break another chair.
Okay. Yes, that's the problem is I want to just jump and break my second chair. So, sold something.
Eric.
Really? He bought something else?
Yeah.
He just bought something a couple shows ago. Now we're going to have to combine the transactions. I don't like the color. I think it's boring. Looks like you're drinking shaken milk, or half and half. But it doesn't have as, I think the cinnamon kills off some of that. They neutralize each other. The cinnamon is dulled down, still present, little alcohol in the finish, but the RumChata is not as carrot cakey as it is naked. I think that this is a good combination. The creamy, the protein, the fattiness of the cream just really tames the drink down, but yet it still allows the alcohol to kind of hit you in the back of the face. So, in the back of the face is the part you can't see. It's like the dark side of the moon. I think this is going to be an approachable drink to a lot of people, especially of the female demographic, because it doesn't have a lot of dimensions that just throw you off. It's got the sweetness, it's got the neat cinnamon, whatever RumChata is, flavors of the spices and the little bit of that nuttiness, a little bit of the carrot cakiness. It's like a dessert. I would put this into in that category as well. This is a drink after dinner. You went out after dinner with some friends to the bar, you want to order something. The chances are pretty good. If you see RumChata, and I saw that a lot at the bar over the week when I was in Florida, and I know Fireball's there, if you could just tell the bartender, can I have, maybe you want to keep the price down, an ounce of Fireball, an ounce of RumChata in a martini glass, to get an essence and the feel and the taste if you don't have these things in your area, or you don't want to pay for them, even though that cocktail's probably going to be $15, which is probably most of the price of a Fireball anyway. So
Question of the day.
Question of the day. This is submitted by Chris, by the way. I don't remember if I said that or not.
What do you think of the cinnamon explosion in the alcohol world? With the whole JD line and the...
How do you guys feel about cinnamon? Jose Cuervo has cinnamon. JD has cinnamon. Fireball has cinnamon. I think these were probably the first guys. I know Aftershock is hot, cinnamon. But Aftershock has been around for years. It probably was trending at some point. I don't really remember a time where... I was probably younger, but I don't really remember a time where Aftershock was everywhere. I think Aftershock is just so shockingly hot. I like what Fireball did because they kept it with a base of whiskey. I don't know what Aftershock's base is. It's probably just a vodka or a neutral grain spirit, and it's thick and hot. This brings them. It makes it a little bit more approachable to everybody. It's not a hot. It tastes like a Fireball, but not like when you keep a Fireball and it burns your face for that initial 30 seconds. This isn't as bad as that, but it has that overall cinnamon flavor. I don't know what other... You know what? Leave a list of other cinnamon products because I can't remember, but I know Jose Cuervo.
Jim Beam, I guess, is coming out with some.
Yeah, probably Jim Beam, Jack Daniels. You're probably going to see something from Wild Turkey. You're probably going to see something from all those competing products. Probably not Maker's Mark because there are some people who like to remain authentic and say, this is our product. We're not looking to be trendy. We create our own market segments, yada, 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 and they make their drinks. But there is definitely a lot more coming on the cinnamon. So what do you guys think? Is that a direction you're enjoying? People who don't like cinnamon? Probably not. If you could think of another, this would be tough, but if you could think of another trendy flavor that you think may someday make its way into a cocktail, I would be interested to know. I know this won't ever happen, but I would love to see the passion fruit explosion where everybody's got passion fruit in their cocktails or in their spirits. I don't think that's really realistic though. Cinnamon as a spice is a little bit easier to work with, and maybe there'll be an allspice or whatever they call it in other countries. Is it pimento maybe or something like that? What do you think? What would be the next thing if you could start a trend? What would that trend follow? And no, I don't mean penis-shaped glasses, but like spirits, trends, juices, and spices and stuff in your cocktail. That's it. Thanks, Chris, for the Rumball recipe. Now everybody can go out and make one of their own, even though it's look kind of boring. Put some red food coloring in it, make it look cool. Put some green. Now you've got a drink for St. Patrick's Day. EverydayDrinkers.com, Patreon.com/CMC if you want to help fund the show, to help us build out cool new segments for the show, new spirits, reviews, all that type of stuff. That's how we're going to be able to get that done. Awesome drinks if you like the, what are these called? These are the Speakeasy Martini glasses. I'm on my game. That's what that is.
That's what that is.
We'll teach you how to drink.